Have you ever wondered, what does a bookkeeper actually do? I will be answering these questions and more in today's video. I am Olivia and I am the owner of Profits and Books Accounting and Bookkeeping Services. Thank you so much for watching this video. So, what does a bookkeeper do? First of all, the duties and responsibilities of a bookkeeper can be so varied. It can be very interesting, captivating, and at the same time, it can be hell boring, depending on what part you do. The first part, it's the data capturing, where you physically capture, whether it's invoices, it's bank statements, it's documents. You just capture information onto the accounting software. In the beginning, when you get your first client, you are so excited to capture a bank statement. But after a year, you're like, I just cannot do another bank statement. Please save me from this. But at least there are the interesting, the good, the fun moments. When it's time to do reconciliation, that's part of your duties. So reconciliation basically is where you take the information that you have and you compare it with other information that's available. Maybe like you look at your accounts receivable and you compare it, or your customer payments, or you compare it with the payments that's on the bank statements. And then you pick up any discrepancies, any mistakes that you have made or that was captured accidentally by someone else. So in a nutshell, that is what reconciliation is. Then you also do monthly reports. So the monthly reports, it's a summary of what has happened, the financial transactions that has happened throughout the month in the business. It just captures, it gives you the monthly reports. It gives you an overview of how much money went in and out of the business and whether you've made a profit and loss. That comes from your monthly reports. Then for more advanced bookkeepers, you get the accounts receivable, that it's also known as your customer list, as your debtors list. Basically, it is those people, and that's the favorite part of being a bookkeeper, is to capture the money of your clients that have come in, the money that came in, and also like all the payments that were made to the business. So it shows you, when you manage the account receivable, it shows like, it gives you an overview of the customers, how many customers you have, who have been paying, what debt is still outstanding, who are your bad customers and who are your good customers. And also on that, it's the client details, the customer details, and everything else concerning the customer, like the services that you have provided or the products that you have sold them. So that is accounts receivable, and even there you have to reconcile. Then there is the big pain, the accounts payable. Because just remember, as much as customers are paying you, you are also the customer of someone else, and you have to be paying them. So when you pay the customers and all your bills that have been paid, that comes into accounts payable. So you need to know what accounts are outstanding, how much you must pay, what are the payment terms. So that's also what a bookkeeper does. Then there's payroll processing. You know, when a business has employees, those employees must be paid. So how much they get paid, that must be calculated and that must be captured. So the bookkeeper can also do that. And to keep a record of the UIF payments, STL, pay as you earn payments. So who do you think does that? It's you, the bookkeeper. So you see, already that's way more interesting than capturing bank statements. That just kills you, man. And then there's also, of course, the big question that many clients will ask you: do you do tax preparation? As a bookkeeper, yes, you prepare the documents so that the tax practitioner then can file taxes. And that's also part of your job. When you take all of that information and you put it in a format and you gather all the information so that at the end of the year, when it's time to file company taxes, that has been prepared already. And then budgeting and forecasting. You know, when the business is growing and then certain things, maybe equipment must be bought, or you want to see, the business owner wants to see how much, like what are the chances of making a profit, then you can budget. You can budget and you can forecast. You can even help them to budget all the salaries for the year, and they know, then, so that the business owner knows, okay, for the whole year, this will be my salary bill. Or for the next 6 months or 3 months or 2 months, this will be my salary bill. This is what I must make provision for. How much I must make provision for pay as you earn, for UIF and SDL, and they can even pay it ahead. And forecasting the business, you can even look at the cash flow statement. How liquid is the business? You can forecast based on historical data. You can see, like, this is how much the business has been making. These are the months of where you've made the most money. This is where because businesses go up and down, maybe this is where you've made, your profits have decreased. These are the months your profits has increased. And based on this information, we can then forecast, this is what your profits will be maybe for the next year. Isn't that more exciting than data capturing? Then the big one where you can play a massive role and you can save your clients a ton of money is when it comes to compliance. You will make sure as a bookkeeper that they are compliant with SARS, they are compliant with CIPC, because those are the two way businesses, they get in trouble the most. I mean, isn't it amazing? Isn't it exciting when you begin to understand what it means to be a bookkeeper and the services that you can provide and the value that you add, the value that you bring to your clients. So if you want more videos like this, and if you've liked the content, please like, share, and subscribe. And so then you can get a notification on when I then produce or upload another similar video. And of course, I will go into more depth and into more detail about all of these topics in other videos. So please watch out, subscribe to get the notification. And thank you so much for watching. And if you are considering in starting a bookkeeping business, I just want to welcome you on a very exciting journey. And I will also share what it means to have a bookkeeping business. Thank you for watching.